On Thursday of last week, Republican Representative Rich McCormick decided to leave Washington, D.C. and head on back to his district to hold a town hall with his constituents, right? Been in office, the new Congress for a couple months here. Let's see how I'm doing. Let's see how the administration is doing by talking to the actual people who put us in power. And holy hell, did everything go badly for him from the start. McCormick likely thought that he was walking into a room filled with Republicans that were just thrilled with everything he and Trump and everybody else were doing. But it turns out average people are actually pissed off about damn near everything happening in Washington, D.C. today, including a heavy number of Republican voters who showed up to tell McCormick exactly what they think. So here is a brief clip to just kind of give you an idea of how badly things went for McCormick. Take a look.
You can go and yell all you want, but I can't understand 10 people, let alone 100 people.
They said it's your job to control the budget, not the president. And you are doing us a disservice to set that down and not stand up for us. And control
litigating court. You don't think I'm going to stand up for you? Stand up. So we're going to have a town hall. And I'm going to come and stand in front of you and take your questions and try to answer them as honestly as I can. Then let's do that, okay? But if you're going to just yell at me, that's not going to be an effective town hall.
First of all, congratulations to everybody in that room that showed up, had the courage to call this man out to his face. I love it. I want to see more of it. I don't care which side of the political aisle you're on. Show up to these events and let these people know what's on your mind. That is the best and most powerful thing that you can do. More so than any petition, more so than showing up with a sign. Not that those things are bad, but this is the most effective way to tell these people you do not like what's going on. And McCormick standing there, like throughout the video, I'm getting pissed off watching that clip because he's sitting there so smug, right? Like these people are letting him know that he is screwing up. He is letting them down, bending over, as you can clearly hear the one lady yell out, which I loved. And then, of course, he gets a little agitated. He's like, oh, if you're just going to yell at me, it ain't going to work. But it got to him, and it made an impression. But more importantly, this nobody, representing Georgia, no offense to Georgia, but this dude is a nobody. He's not a nationally known politician like a Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert. Now he's in the national news. And he's in the national news not because he did something, but because his own voters put him in his place. A couple weeks ago, this guy, McCormick, went on CNN and he said that in order to pay for school lunches, children should just go to work, right? We shouldn't have the government pay for school lunches for kids who are at a place where the government mandates they have to be. They need to go out and get jobs. This is a man who has cheered on as Elon Musk has taken his crazy chainsaw and just destroyed federal agency after federal agency. And the voters are not happy about it. What I do love here is that you had one voter that stood up to him, starts talking about, look, this is tyranny. We have a constitution. We don't have kings. Trump just said he was, all hail the king, whatever the other day, long live the king. And McCormick responded by saying, when you talk about tyranny, when you talk about presidential power, I remember having the same discussion with Republicans when Biden was elected. And at that point, the entire crowd erupted in a chorus of boos and people yelling, come on! And then they started shouting, shame, shame, shame. Because, of course, that didn't happen, McCormick. You're lying to these very people that keep voting for you. Like, well, I remember when Biden was president, we all we all thought he was acting like a king. No, you didn't. Biden never said he wanted to be a dictator on day one. Biden never referred to himself saying, long live the king. Biden didn't issue several hundred executive orders that were all overturned immediately by the courts. Trump did. Don't you dare try to use your little tricks of deflection and, oh, well, if you'll remember. We don't remember because it didn't happen. You got put in your place by these brave, unafraid voters who showed up and let you know what they thought of you. And at one point, one person even referred to Donald Trump as a megalomaniac. So again, McCormick thought he was walking into a friendly audience. Let me hear all the praise from everybody that loves me. And he got the exact opposite. And that's what needs to happen to lawmakers all across the country. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.